Good afternoon. Today's TABC Talks covers the new marketing and advertising regulations for malt beverages and the consolidation that goes into effect September 1st. I am Andrea Macera, the Deputy Director of Tax and Marketing Practices. Please take a moment to read this disclaimer. After the presentation, you will have the opportunity to ask questions. Please raise your hand in the chat feature and I will call on you. Please unmute yourself, state your name, who you represent, and your question. Today we will talk about the new malt beverage category, where beer and ale are now consolidated, promotional items, novelty items, excise tax reports, and alcohol content requirement for product registration. Effective September 1st, beer and ale are merged into a single beverage category called malt beverages. The new malt beverage definition is a fermented beverage containing 0.5% or more alcohol by volume that is brewed and produced from malt or a malt substitute. This includes both beer and ale. Existing beer-only local option areas continue to exist. The distinction will be based on the alcohol content of your products. Effective September 1, several permits merged due to the consolidation. A manufacturer's license and brewer's permit merge into a single brewer's license. A brewer's self-distribution license and a manufacturer's self-distribution license merge into a single brewer self-distribution license. A non-resident manufacturer's license and non-resident brewer's permit merge into a single non-resident brewer's license. Traditional beer laws and regulations will apply to malt beverages. This will be a lower beer tax rate. You will be applied to cash law for all malt beverages, and beer marketing laws and regulations apply to all malt beverages. Malt beverage promotional items are branded point-of-sale items and are considered promotional items. Starting September 1, the beer and ale merge into a single malt beverage category, and those point-of-sale items must be sold to the retailer. They cannot be given away to the retailer no matter the value of this item. As you may recall, prior to consolidation, ale branded point-of-sale items could be given away to the retailer if the item was valued at under $101. This is no longer the case. Under Rule 45-113, Gifts, Services, and Sales, promotional items are things designed to promote a specific product or brand. They are sold to the retailer by the distributor and authorized brewer. They're designed for use by the consumer either on or off the retailer's premise. Promotional items sold must bear a manufacturer's logo, brand, or product name. Promotional items may not be sold for less than the item's producer's regularly published wholesale price. Payment must be made in cash, paid on or before the delivery. Some examples of promotional items are umbrellas, coasters, styrofoam coolers, singles tubs, bar mats, condiment caddies, buckets, and glassware. You may be asking yourself what happens to the ale branded point-of-sale items in the marketplace after September 1. These items may remain in the marketplace. All new malt beverages branded promotional items must be sold moving forward. Under Rule 45-113, Gifts to consumers, brewers, non-resident brewers, and distributors may furnish novelty items to consumers. Novelty items are things designed to advertise or promote a specific product or brand. Such items may have a practical function in addition to product promotion. Such items may not exceed a value of $1 per unit wholesale cost. Some examples of novelty items are bottle openers, koozies, keychains, and lighters. Remember, the difference between promotional items and novelty items is promotional items are sold to the retailer and novelty items are given to consumers as long as they're under the $1 wholesale cost. Starting September, all malt beverages sales should be merged and recorded under the following licenses: General Distributor's License and Branch Distributor's License, the new Brewer's License, and the Brew Pub License. Starting October, you will report and pay all excise taxes on malt beverages in Ames for sales from September. For non-resident brewers, you will follow the same guidance. Starting September, all sales of malt beverages should be assumed and recorded under the new non-resident brewer's license. And starting October, under the new non-resident brewer's license, holders will report malt beverage sales from September in Ames. Effective September 1, all new product registration labels must include the product's alcohol content by volume. An exception is for those products registered with TABC prior to September 1st, 2021, have until September 1st, 2023, before they must re-register their labels stating the alcohol content by volume. If a change is made to a current TABC registered label or product that requires issuance of a new COLA, then re-registering with TABC is required with the alcohol content by volume stated on the label. During today's presentation, we covered the distinction between beer and ale and consolidated into a new malt beverage category, the traditional beer laws and regulations applied to malt beverages. In October, you will report and pay excise taxes for malt beverage sales from September in Ames. And all new product registration labels must include a product's alcohol content by volume. At this time, we will take questions. Please raise your hand in the chat feature and I will call on you. Please unmute yourself, state your name, who you represent, and your question. Well, I must have done a really good job on my presentation. I see no hands raised. Thank you for watching. Please direct any questions or concerns about today's presentation to stakeholders at tabc.texas.gov. Thank you, and this concludes our presentation. Hold one moment. Yes, sir.
Amy Harrison, do you have a question?
Oh, Joe, you know, always you can count on me. A quick question with these excise tax reports and the new permit numbers that are going to be assigned, how will the distributor know what permit numbers, or will they keep track of two permit numbers for the reporting?
That is a great question, and would be more directed towards IT and licensing. Since excise tax reports won't be filed in Ames until October, there will be communication that goes out to all the permittees in September with their permit numbers to file under. But I can definitely confirm with IT and licensing that's the case and get back to you.
Many thanks. Great job.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining. I don't see any other hands raised. As always, you can reach out to us at stakeholder@tabc.texas.gov should you have any questions once this presentation concludes. Have a great afternoon. Thank you.